Hello, my name is Alexandra McCourt, and I'm a dual certified teacher in both TESOL K-12 and English 7-12. And I've been taking graduate courses in technology at SUNY Stony Brook in order to more seamlessly teach my students technology as well as incorporate technology into my classroom. Today, we're going to be looking at the word processing application of Google Docs. Now, I'll admit that when I was first introduced to Google Docs, I was a bit resistant to it. I didn't want to change. I'd always used Word, and I felt really comfortable in Word. But once I learned how to use it and learned about the features, particularly the sharing and the editing of files easily, I was totally hooked. So what we're going to do today is we're going to begin with how to open a new Google Docs. So once you get into your Google Drive, you're going to click the New button. And once you click the New, it'll ask you what type of file you want to open up. So you've got some choices here: Google Docs, Google Sheets, Slides, and even more choices. We're going to start with Google Docs today. So you'll click it. It'll automatically create a new file for you. Okay. And then you will title your document. You title it by just clicking on the untitled document and creating a new title. So we'll call this Google Docs Introduction. So in order to add new content, I can just click on the body and then type whatever I would like. Using Google Docs is great, for example. Or if you wanted to put in some words that were not your own, you could go search them out. I have here one of my favorite quotations from Martin Niemöller. So I would highlight that, and I'm going to copy. Then I'll go back to my Google Doc, and I could paste it right in. Okay, and you see it's there. So once I have my text in here, and again, either typing it in or copying paste it, I can change the look of it using text features. So I have, you can do normal text over here, or I can turn these into headings or subheadings, depending on how I want that to be presented. I'm going to use it as normal text. I can change the font. So what I will do is I will highlight the text, and then I can go up here and arrow down to whichever font I would like to use. So I could do it in Impact or Fair Play Display. Okay. Then here I can change the font size. There's a whole array of sizes. I could go really big, which is great for using posters or other such items. Okay, I like it a little bit bigger. And then here I have my bold or unbold. I can put things in italics, underline, and then this is my text colors, which is nice. So I choose any color here. If the color you want is not here, you can customize it with the custom color wheel here and choose anywhere on this wheel. If I want blue, lighter up here, I can change it to a darker blue by sliding it down this way. And I can thereby create my own color, okay, which is nice. Or if I can also, what I can also do is highlight the text. So it doesn't change the color of the actual text, but it'll put a highlight around it. So I want to highlight in yellow, I can do that, and that'll show me how all the text is now, the font is one color and then the highlighting is another color. Okay, if I decide I want to undo it, then I will highlight the portion that I want to undo, go back up here, and I can undo the highlight by hitting none, and that'll take the highlight away. Okay. So if I want to change anything, I can come back in here and say, and it will keep the function that I had on it. Great quote from World War II. Okay. Then I want to talk about the alignment. So alignment is over here. So if you want to align your paper, you're going to highlight the portion that you want to align. The first box is left alignment, and you can just kind of hover your cursor over it. Then you have center alignment, right alignment, excuse me, and then adjustify, or go back to the left. Okay. The next box here is spacing. So line spacing, I have it at 1.15, but you can change to a single space or double, or you can customize your spacing however you like. So go in here, and then you can change your spacing here. And before paragraph, after paragraph, and then apply it. Okay. All right. Then we have bullet points. Okay, so if you want to create a list, what you can do is go down, and it'll actually, you can either do numbered list, and it'll start a numbered list for you, or you can change that to a bulleted list. Okay, and write your bullets. Okay, and it'll continue the bullets for you, which is great. And you can actually customize the type of bullets that you like, and there's a few options here just to make it a little more interesting. Another really great feature that Word doesn't have, but Google Docs does have, is researching within the text. So I wrote Martin Niemöller, and what if I want to know a little more about him while I'm in the middle of writing a paper about him? Well, I can highlight him, I can right-click, and then I can explore him. And right along the side here, I have information about him, which will link me to it. And I can see, oh, I forgot the umlaut over his name, so I could copy that and then paste that right on top here so that it appears correctly, right? And then I can also look for images. Okay, so when I have the images, I can scroll down and find an image of him that I would like. And then I'll just hold my, click my cursor on it, and I can add this image instantly into my text. Okay, and if I say, oh, it's a little bit too big, I can size it by going from the corner and sizing it down a little bit smaller. Okay, and it gives you options from text in line, wrap the text around it, break text, and then I can also even have inserted a hyperlink to it. So if I'm in the document, I can click right to the page where this image came from. Okay. So these are a few of the features of Google Docs. There's quite a few more. I think the more you play around with it, the more you will like it. But it does make typing and researching very easy and simple, and you can do everything within the document itself, which I really like. So good luck. Bye.